Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, it's what, Sunday morning, 3:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. And I am so exhausted. Yeah, I worked the last 2 days and actually a good thing about me working the last 2 days, and I will say I got to work with the same lady that I told you guys about before, that they let me work with her before. I work with the same lady, and so she's drama free and actually made me being there. And I told the lady, and she was talking, and I told her, I was like, I'm so glad they gave me you. And when she came up on it, because I got there first in my spot first, so I told you guys there's two sides on the platform. So and when she walked up on my side, I saw her walking past, like, oh my goodness, I hope she comes. But she finally came up the stairs and came over got on the other side across from me, and I was like, oh wow, thank you so much. I told her, well, thank you so much. You have really helped me out a lot. Because without you as my partner, whew, girl, it could have been even more difficult. But yeah. But another good thing happened. If I don't know if I told you guys, but it's one of the girls who was there when I was there. That now she's a junior supervisor or something, but she was actually letting me in an inside scoop, and she was telling me that over there where Barbara, I told you guys they moved Barbara to the other facility over here off 73rd over here. So she was actually telling me they had a spot that opened up over there. Because girl, this motherfucker smoking. She was smoking this building. I guess she got tired of me. I forget her name, but I guess she got tired of me complaining about the smoke. Girl, I never smoke. Every time she comes back, I'm coughing. I was doing it on purpose, but yeah, I'm really not. Them fucking smoke killing me. But I keep lying. They smoke killing me. But yeah, so she told me, and she let me on my second break, she was like, she came and let me go in the office, in her little office, little cubicle where she got a little computer, and she let me fill out for the application. She was like, the application hadn't even become, the position hadn't even become available to the public yet. So this is an inside scoop, and they sent it to the supervisors in case they knew people, good workers, who they can just let them go over there and just transfer the paperwork or whatever. But and she was like, yes, because she remembered, I think she was a lead at the time too when I was back then, and she was one of the ones who actually sent me over there. And when I went over there, they put us in a van and took us over there to the other cup. That's how I knew about it. But after that, I was able to go over to. Anyway, she was like, yeah, since you know her, you already been over there. Whatever. So she let me fill it out, and I'm thank her very much and whatever. But she's okay. But I already know, and watch my back. I remember her, like I said, somebody show you who they are. You believe them. And she moved kind of shady the first time I knew her years back, but she's more, I guess she's grown up too. She's more mellow and more chill, and she's not involved in a lot of, because she was younger when I knew her, and she was involved with the kid in a lot of drama. And yeah, I stayed away from her. She wasn't my cup of tea, because I'm too old for that. But anyway, yeah, she's grown up, and she's chill. She's more chill, and she's cooler. So I thanked her. I'm like, girl, thank you so much. And she was like, yeah, she's like, because they looking for somebody, and then they won't have to go through the training process and all that stuff, because you already know. So I thanked her. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, or whatever. I filled out the application or whatever. So maybe they'll let me go over there. But this whole, yeah, maybe they'll let me go over there for now, because like I said, I still haven't shut down my Indeed account. I'm still looking. I got Glassdoor too now. I'm still looking for another job. So yeah, we'll see how this works out for me. But like I said, I told the lady, and I figured Janet. I think her name's Janet. Yeah, her name's Janice. Janice. Her name's Janice. I told her I had a cousin named Janice. But anyway, her name's Janice. So I told her, thank her so much. Thank you for coming over there. And she was like, girl, and then she let me, I want to let you on the phone. A little secret. Shit. To be honest with you, I was looking for you. I was looking for you. Hoping there wasn't nobody across from you. I'm like, thank her. So we made kind of a little pact that we're going to team up from now on. So if we're there, if we're on the same schedule, we're going to team up from now on. Because like everybody's not on the same schedule every week. That's how they're able to keep it running, because everybody's on different schedules. So they're not, So anyway, I was like, yeah, thank her so much, Janice. I appreciate it. Thank you, Janice. But anyway, she asked me, she was talking to me, and she asked me if I watch Court TV. And I was telling her that I didn't watch Court TV, but actually on, if you guys go, if anybody who has regular TV, there's a Court TV, I think it's 38 it's after the Bounce channel. It's 38, I think 38-3 or 38-4, whatever. It's after the Bounce channel, but it's a free channel on, well, you got the antenna to get regular TV. But yeah, it's on there, and I tried to watch it the other day, and I was like, yeah, they take too long. But anyway, she says, I was telling her no, and she was talking about a trial that she's waiting. She said, I'm waiting for this trial with this little girl. Actually, I went and Googled it first, and she was talking about, she didn't remember the girl's name, but she Googled it, I Googled it, and she told me the story, so I went and, of course, went to YouTube. You go to YouTube, just type in anything. YouTube gonna show you whatever they got on that subject. So anyway, I typed it on YouTube, and YouTube told me the name of the little girl, so I was able to go and Google her, and then I was able to see the whole story. Okay, the little girl, and she was like, she can't wait for the trials to begin, and she definitely gonna watch that trial. And court made me thinking about court TV, made me think about my mom. My mom loves court TV. And she's like the only person I know who will have court TV on in her house all day, especially if it's a good trial. It's not the whole Donald Trump trial. I think my mom, well, I don't think, my mom watches that shit every day. So my mom watches court TV. So when the lady brought it up, it kind of reminded me of my mom. Okay, with the court TV. But anyway, I told her, she was like, there's a case she's interested in seeing, and she want to know if I knew anything about it, have I know how long it take for the trial to kick off and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling her, no, I don't know anything about it, but I did Google it. And the girl did go to court. The defendant in the court, she went to court today or yesterday, and Google did show a clip of her telling the judge that she had a personal attorney. It was asking her if she needed a public defender, and she was telling the judge that she already had a personal attorney. So I remember that. But anyway, the lady mentioned it. So, of course, I was off yesterday, and I'm off today. And so, of course, when I got home yesterday morning, I'm going to get back to it. But I got home yesterday morning, and I made me some oatmeal. I was hungry. I'm hungry now. I'm starving now. I haven't had any real food. I haven't had any real food. I've been eating like grilled cheese and stuff that I can get real fast and run out. Because, like I said, working 7 to 7, 7 at night to 7 in the morning, it's difficult. It's difficult. I have to meet up with the van, so I got to drive my car to the meetup spot, which I leave out of here about 5:30, just so I can get where I'm going. Because I leave out of here, but no, I leave out of here at 5. They leave out at 5:30. The van leaves about 5:45. So if you're not at the van by 5:30, you're not gonna get a good seat. So anyway, I leave out of here about 5:15, something like that, around that area. So I leave out of here and I go to the meetup spot, and then of course, I get in the van and wait for the rest of the people, and then when the van leave off, and then they take us to the facility. And then when we get off, it's the same thing. They get in the van. The van is waiting when we get off in the morning, and working 7 to 7, 7 at night to 7 in the morning. So when I get off, I get home about 8. I get home about 8 o'clock. I get home about 8 o'clock because 7 o'clock in the morning is like pretty much rush hour for traffic. So, but anyway, I get home about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I get to my car. Well, I get to my car about. I get home about 8 o'clock. That's depending on if I don't stop anywhere. But the other day I stopped at Food for Less on my way home, and that's if I don't stop anywhere. But so if I come straight home, I'll get home about 8. So I got home this morning and I made me some oatmeal. I was hungry. I took a grilled cheese. I ate a grilled cheese, so I was hungry. But like I said, and the thing is that I was off this morning. I was able to cook me something. Now, if I had to work today, I wouldn't have been able to. I got to be back, getting home at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I got to get up about 3 to shower. So, you know what I mean? I really have no downtime. I really don't have any downtime. And when I get up at 3 o'clock, I got to shower, and find me something to eat. I got stuff to do, maybe wash a dish or do something that I have not done because I have no downtime, really. Because, like I said, I get here at 8 o'clock, and you can't just go lay right down. You have to decompress. I sit back and I decompress for a couple of hours. So sometimes I'll sit in this chair and it'll be 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock by the time, from 11 to 3, that's only 4 hours. There's no sleep. Even though I don't sleep, but I wouldn't even say sleep. There's no rest. Your body still needs to recuperate. So you still need to give it its proper rest. So I got to go 4 hours a day. It's hard. It's difficult to be 53, my age. It's difficult. But, because I was starving when I got home this morning, and I made me some oatmeal and some toast, and so I ate the oatmeal and I ate the toast, and I'm sitting here and I'm chilling, and the lady with the court case, it kind of interests me, so of course I did the Google and I did the research and I found it. Anyway, I found the case and and I'm sitting here and I tweak myself out, and my thing is I found the case, and as I had to. Let's say one of my friends called me about 9. I had to I was glad. I was glad for the empty rust. So let's put it like that. I mean, the shit creeped me out, and I'm not one for the blood and the gore and the. Yeah, I'm not one for the blood and the gore. I don't like horror movies. I don't like none of that shit. I don't even want to read about it, hear about it. Anyway, I found the little girl, I'll go with the little girl, and I found the case. Okay, the case is about a little girl. She's 9 years old. It was her and her sister. Their mom died, and their dad was in prison, but their dad got out of prison. This is a child abuse case, of course. And their dad got out of prison, and he would, from what I'm hearing, what they're saying, with the little research that I was able to do, he went and stole the kids from school. They gave him the custody of the kids at the school. He took the kids from the grandmama, the maternal grandmama, the mother's mother. So he took the kids, and the thing is, now that I'm finding out, that I'm doing more research, the whole thing was they did it for the Social Security. The little girl, their mother died. So they're doing it. The grandmother was getting SSI checks, Social Security checks for the kids, of course, because their mother died. And so my understanding is the father wanted the checks. So okay, so this is where it gets so creepy. It's like so crazy. I can't understand. Like in some instances, they're quick to run into certain people's houses and just take their kids. You know, you make one mistake, your kids, they come in your house and they take your kids. In this case, in this instance, the father had been in jail for child neglect. Anyway, he got custody of the kids. Right? I have no idea. But wow, right. This is the system that sell out kids too. But anyway, he ended up with custody of the kids, and he ended up getting the checks transferred over in his name. They went and claimed that the grandmother was unfit, and they went and made a whole mess for the grandmother, so they was interfering with her money. So anyway, the father got custody. I guess he got custody of the kids, and yeah, because the girl did say when they was interviewing, the police were interviewing her, she said, yeah, the checks were coming to the father, and he was mad because she took the little girl to the doctor because his name needs to be on the paperwork because they gave him custody of the little girl. Anyway, that shit creeped me out. Dude, I'm sitting here creeped the hell out. I was like, oh, I sit here and I creep myself out over little silly stuff. But yeah, and she was 9 years old, a pretty little girl. Of course, beautiful baby. 9 years old. And you can tell the difference between the pictures they were showing of her. When she was with her mom, she was a happy girl. She was happy, smiling, happy, pretty, put together, clean, dressed. Her mama kept her clean, kept her dressed. She was a cute girl. Like, and you can see the downfall. And the pictures of the pictures of the father and the girl. Now, anyway, the father, they got custody of the father got custody of her, and the father's girlfriend, he lived with his girlfriend. His girlfriend had 4 kids. One of them kids are his. He got older teenagers, or I think it's 4 kids or 5. She got 4 kids. Okay, yeah, I think she got 4 kids. One of them is his, the little girl's sister. So funny. Oh, so horrible too. It's like horrible. But yeah, the stepmother, had a court case against the mother that died, the girl mother that died. She had a restraining order against this chick because she said they were threatening her or whatever. So she had history with this girl. So the girl said in the interview room that the mother, the girl mother, the ex-girlfriend, the boyfriend ex-girlfriend, and her mother, they didn't like him. They didn't like her because she took him from them. Or anyway, I saw a picture of him when they interviewed him. He's slow. I had to turn him off real fast because the first question they asked him and he started talking instantly popped up for me. This motherfucker is slow. So anyway, whatever, I turned him off. I didn't want to hear anything from him. But they finally got him. They charged him too. Now he been in charge, so he's going to jail too. But anyway, so what happened was he pretty much got the little girls and interrupted the maternal grandmother having the kids and taking care of the kids. He came and stole the kids from her custody or whatever, and just to get their checks, I guess. So the grandmother, one of the other little girl, the sister of the little abused girl they beat up, she went to school and told them that the stepmama hit her with a motherfucking cell phone. She went and told. She went and I'm good girl. She went and told. She went to the school and told them people that the girl hit her. So they took her out of their house and whatever. The girl went back to grandma's house. Good. I don't know why you didn't save your sister, baby. You should have saved your sister. But anyway, good girl. But yeah, she left. She wasn't going to put up that shit. I'm glad. What I'm talking about. She wasn't going to put up that shit. But she said the girl said, the abuser, she said that the little girl lied. She didn't hit her with a cell phone. But the little girl said the bitch hit her. Sorry. The chick hit her in the head with a cell phone. She went to school and told them that. This is what I'm getting from YouTube. This is what they told me on YouTube. Of course, because I did research. Anything I started watching or getting involved into or invest my time into, I'm going to find out the story. I want to find out the story because I want to see this trial. Oh, I am so invested. I want to see this trial. So anyway, I even made comments and I never comment. I went to one of the videos. I commented and I never comment. I never comment. Even though I comment on my own videos, of course, but I never comment on other people. I comment maybe 1, 2. Today I comment like 4 times on all the videos they had of hers. I comment today. I don't comment because I don't really get invested, but I got invested today. And thanks to Janice, thank you, Janice. And you got me paying attention to something else, a good one. But now I'm interested. But yeah, because they get her wrong, and I hope they get. Ooh, they gonna get her for capital murder. She may get the death penalty. I'm hoping, but they gonna let him off with manslaughter. I think I saw manslaughter. I think they got him gonna get him the father for manslaughter because he basically what he did. He dropped this little girl off at his girlfriend's house, knowing the girlfriend didn't like the mother. No, he just wanted to check. So I heard he was going to school and working a job or whatever they say, but. Then the girl in the interview room said today when police was in that his school schedule wasn't set in stone because he sometimes didn't go. Whatever. But anyway, she's a liar. I can't believe anything she said because as I'm listening to her and the police interrogating her, that I couldn't take any of what she was saying seriously. I couldn't take any of it serious myself. So I know they sitting up here. Then one of the police officers, man, when he was on his phone, he was looking up at the ceiling, playing with paper, he was doing everything but feeding into this bullshit that she telling because it didn't make sense. None of it made sense. And then at the end, they started busting her ass out with the evidence that they had. Then she started looking stupid because she just kept talking and talking, and she actually wasn't answering the questions that they were asking her. She was talking. She so used to fucking just talking and lying. She kept saying, to be honest with you, She lying. She lying. She know these people study body language. I'm studying body language. She got her hand folded like this, and then she doing some of her fingers. And she looking down at she would never look up, and she looked up at them a couple times. But she was relaying her stories, looking down at the floor like body language said, "You lying, baby girl." And I wanted to say it, and I didn't know at the time when she was telling the story, and I could tell she was lying. Then the detective bust up and said, "Don't you know we got 2,800 videos that we pulled from the cameras in your house?" So now, of course, she knows she caught. But that's the thing I'm saying. Girl, you know you doing all this, beating this baby. She beat this kid. She beat this baby to death. I mean, she beat her. Her kids beat her. They helped beat her. The mama even came and visited, and her mama, they beat that kid. They beat her. They beat that baby, and she was only 9 years old. They beat her. But yeah, if you gonna do that and go through all of that, why you didn't turn the cameras off in your house? Or maybe she couldn't. I don't even know how this shit worked. But yeah, the police officer, he finally told her, "Girl, you sit here going through all that talking. I just want you to know." I watched the videos, and then he pulled out a stack of paper with pictures. They took a stills of the videos, and he said, such and such. He wasn't gonna give them to her at first. He was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I had to watch this horror for 2 months." Here, he gave them to her. I have to watch. Bitch, look at the shit you done did. But he started talking, he started going off, and he's boxing her in a corner, and she panicking, and she got to figure out what lie she done told. Like, dude, if you lying, then of course you got to figure out what lie you told. If you're telling the truth, that shit just gonna flow. She just Steph kept telling me in the middle, to be honest with you, girl. But anyway, it's just kind of a mess. But anyway, they had the videos, and then they just let her talk, and they was leading her. And I was reading some of the comments, and the people like, the police so stupid, they just feeding her what to say. See, they weren't feeding her, they're not stupid. They giving her an opening for her to tell on everybody else. Like, they trying to put it off on the boyfriend. They weren't trying to put it off on the boyfriend. They was trying to get her to tell on everybody. They had already got her. They already got the boyfriend. They had them too. They trying to get the other people involved. He was trying to get everybody. That's why they was asking her the question. They leading question they was asking. I just loved it. And like I said, I never watch that police and terror. I never watch that stuff because it just never catches my attention. And this is not my thing. This is not my thing. So like I said, this is not my thing. But anyway, I watched the video, and then they had her in the interrogation room, and they was interrogating her ass, and she's sitting there, and she's lying, man, just running on and on, and she had a quick answer for everything. But she couldn't remember what she said. Now she slipped up one time. Yeah, we beat her because we punished her. That she, of course, because you just talking like she was just talking. She was talking over the police officer. They were trying to question. She talking over them. So she was trying to, in too big of a hurry to get her lies out. I watch criminal shows and crime shows. All my growing up, New Detectives was my shit for a long time. I love New Detective forensic shows, CSI Miami, CSI New York. I'm sitting here watching your body language, baby, as you tell me. I'm saying, God, and I'm saying to myself as I'm watching her, does she really know how stupid she look or sound like? Did she say the baby mama was? The little girl mama was jealous because of how she looked. Yeah, all I'm gonna say is I saw a picture of the baby the dead girl mother, the baby mama. The little girl mama, she's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful mother. She's a beautiful mother. And yeah, the girl said they was mad at her, jealous of her because she took the boyfriend from them. And another thing I will say about that, he's 26. That girl, she's 34, so we all know who was running that relationship. But then the police officer said to her, he says, he was like, I know who deleted it. Then they deleted the day the little girl got killed. They deleted that day a video. And he said, I know who deleted it. Look, I already know who deleted it, so why you, because it wasn't me. Because she kept trying to say, well, I downloaded the app on my daughter's phone. I did blah, blah, blah. I did that. Only she and her mother had was able to watch the videos in the house. Her and her mother. So the police officers, y'all don't want to get in, them the only ones can get in the account. They should try to put it off on the baby father, on the little girl's father, because the police kept trying to force her to say something about him. He on his third strike, he going to jail. So if they even charge his ass with one little felony, he's going to jail. So they weren't trying to get him because they already got him. They got him and they got her. They got y'all. They're trying to see if the grandmama had something to do with it. The little girl, 17-year-old, her teenage daughter, she got 2 teenagers in the house. They had something to do with it. But he said at one point they was watching the video and the 17-year-old girl was standing right there watching her beat the girl. She was standing right there watching her beat the girl. So they had something to do with it. And then she tried to say that the daddy was the one who told her kids to punch the little girl in the throat and to do stuff to the little girl. And yeah, she's just a psychopath. And I'm sitting here watching. I had to keep pausing. I couldn't watch the full thing because I'm getting the graphics of what they doing to this girl. I'm crying. I'm sitting here crying with fucking tears in my eyes, like, girl. And she sat there and told that whole story of what they did to the little girl. And she didn't tear up. She didn't choke up. She didn't do anything. There was no change. Her affect was the same. Her voice was the same. Everything was the same. She didn't get emotional. She didn't do shit. She just was flat tone and told her the same lies. Like, what the hell, girl? It's a psychopath. Sociopath. And I saw her on Facebook, and I'm like, damn, she was using a filter because she didn't look like the same little girl they were showing after I was doing research. One of the news outlets was showing pictures of her first Facebook post, the murderer girl who killed the little girl. But they started showing videos of her on Facebook, and she must have had a filter. She had to have a filter on because she didn't look like that when I saw her. She didn't look the same, but yeah, my thing is, and then she said everything she did to the little girl. She called her dad and told her everything the little girl did. She was calling her dad and telling him what the little girl was doing. She called the dad like 50 times every day. 50 times they talked. Because she was sitting there and she was looking for an excuse to do something to the little girl. I guess she had her kids watching the little girl. They were all in and fucking with the little girl. Anyway, she finally died, and yeah, I can't wait for the trial myself. I'm invested. I'm so invested. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. But she gonna ask the detective, what am I being charged with? After he told her they're gonna get her ass for capital murder, what am I being charged with? They got her for premeditated murder. He said the worst one. He said premeditated first-degree murder. He said the worst one. That's what the detective said after when he was reading her charges to her. She was like, he got her ass and she looking like, fuck, I get bitch, because you said, and I heard they played one of the videos where she told her, I'm finna kill her. She said that, and then the little girl died. So that means, motherfucker, you planned to kill her. Like, I'm sitting here like, Why the fuck she in court talking about a personal? Why she ain't ask for a lawyer? Why is you sitting here talking? Because she thought they were feeding her. And then the female detective in the R room, she was telling her, she like, I'm on your side, girl. And she believed it. She's sitting back, telling her lie. Just yeah, I didn't do nothing. Then they was feeding her. And they was trying to make her say the father was doing it. He was just trying to trip her ass up because he had already watched them videos. That was supposed to say they took 2,800 videos from her house. The little girl was at her house for 8 months. He said they had 2,800 videos. They even said, I know I'm talking about this shit because they got my attention. The autopsy, once they did the autopsy on a little girl, the autopsy report was 26 pages long because they had to document every fucking bruise on her body. The girl, and she pinching the girl with her fingernails and digging sores in the little girl. The little girl had sores from her head to her fucking feet. She had the pit bull, the Rottweiler bit her in the head. She had a puncture wound behind the ear. The dog had just bit her. Now she's saying, oh my god, yes, it's a whole big mess. Like, what the hell? But yeah, though she had a Rottweiler that she was putting on the little girl, and she had the Rottweiler doing stuff to the little girl and biting her and doing stuff. And then somebody in one of the comments said she probably rubbed dog food on the little girl to have the dog attack her like that. But the dog bit the little girl on the shoulder for one time, and they took her to the mom, the stepmama took her to the doctor. Then the boyfriend, the father was mad because he said he was the one who should have took her to the doctor because he was the one who got custody of her. His name seemed to be on her paperwork. He was mad at the girlfriend for taking her to but she wasn't really his girlfriend. He was just using that bitch to watch his kid because he had another chick over here that was pregnant. So he had another girlfriend over here that he was pregnant, and he wasn't even coming to their house all the time. And then she lied and told the police that the boyfriend, he had a code. He had the code to the alarm. The detective didn't know he didn't. He stood on your porch minutes a night trying to wait for somebody to open the door for him, so he didn't have a code to your alarm. That's not true. She was lying. She said that lie. Trying to make the little girl that fall for everything. She stank. That's what. Because you won't allow her to take a bath. She walking around the house with no clothes on. Wait, what 9-year-old girl would want to walk around the house with no clothes on? What sense do that make? That don't make no damn sense. I'm not sitting up this girl telling these people, these white people, this shit, looking at them, shaking my head. Like cringe. Girl, for real. She didn't like wearing clothes. All my daughters walked around the house naked. Wait, what? What kind of house what you got going on in your house? She had a 17-year-old teenager. She had a 15-year-old teenager. She had another 9-year-old herself. And she had 5 kids. 5 kids. She had a few more kids. And she had one of her kids had autism. But yeah, she kept saying, I was overwhelmed. I guess I was overwhelmed. That's what she kept saying when they were interviewing. Like, girl, ooh, you making me look bad. Shut your ass. Girl. But that psychopath didn't show no emotion. She shut her ass right there, just kept the same accent through the whole thing, just looking stupid. That bitch didn't shed a tear. I couldn't even watch the whole thing through, and I was crying. I was crying tears there. Well, I really couldn't. I pinched the little girl on the nipples so hard and ripped the whole nipples off her chest. The little girl didn't have no nipples on her chest. No nipples. Ooh, girl. And she claimed she didn't see it. But the little girl walked around the house naked, but she claimed that she didn't see any of the bruises. The little girl had bruises. They were going their way coming from Miami, going to California. The girl had a fucking winter coat on. And she was too hot because she had a coat on. Yeah, they were trying to hide the bruises because they didn't want them to see that she was bruised up. Yeah, shit is ridiculous, dude. Pinched her so hard, you done ripped her whole nipples off her chest, and then sitting in the house with all of y'all just beating her. Now, what do you think you're just doing to her sister? That girl is her sister. Her father's daughter, too. And she got a real sister in her house. And y'all really beating her up in front of her. Really? And what are you teaching your kids? Why are you beating this other little girl up in front of them? Like, really? In front of your kids, and got them participating because, like she said, the father was the father was the one who told her kids to punch the little girl in the throat. Yeah, he was using her, and she's living in a nice house, so evidently they got some money somewhere in their family because she's living. Her house is beautiful from the outside looking in. That new from the house is beautiful, and I guess on the inside she had a few cute little scenes, pictures that they showed. But dude, nobody who would ever suspect that they had all that going on in the house. You know, that little girl, and they could have left that little girl over there with her grandma. Man, they didn't want to be bothered with her. And then she'd be going, I was overwhelmed. I only pinched her because I was overwhelmed. And she broke her ankle. She got a broken ankle. And then the police officer asked her, like, how did she break her ankle? And she said she was coming downstairs in the middle of the night and she stumbled over the bag of dog food and broke her ankle. So the detective said, you okay? He was like, well, my video show, the video that I watched show, bust her ass out. That little girl, they had the little girl up in the corner jogging or whatever, and something happened, and she was the one, she kicked the little girl in the back. The abuser kicked the little girl in the back, and she tripped and fell over the dog. That's how she broke her ankle, well, twisted her ankle. They was in the house abusing that little girl, and then the father, he was abusing her over the phone but he was in on it because he knew, because the girl, like I said, she said she texted him 50 times, and while she was texting him 50 times, she was trying to get him to come over there. She was trying to get his attention. That's what she was doing. And she tried to make his daughter out to be a problem child, so he at least would say, I'm coming, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. She was trying to get him there. Everything, they had all her kids and they're watching the little girl, so every little thing she did, they just made it into a big deal, and then the other little girl didn't want her in her room because she stink. She peeing on herself. First of all, bitch. She's 9 years old. Why is she peeing on herself? Why wouldn't some reasonable mother who all has, 3, 4, 5 daughters of her own care to ask this little girl what's going on? She walking around the house, she wanted to be naked. Then she said something about somebody fucking her in the ass or something. Or, dude, girl, she 9. What would she get that from? Right, good game. And you didn't try to investigate that as a mother with daughters of your own. Any other real mom or any other real woman. Baby girl, baby, you 9. How do you know anything about that? You're like, hold on. What's going on in my house? But everything the bitch comes say, she was always in her bed asleep. Oh, I wasn't feeling well in bed asleep. I took a Tylenol, I went to bed. I took ibuprofen, I was in bed. Everything now she want to disassociate herself from the abuse. Because she was trying to make it like somebody else doing it. Dude said, and then the officer told told her ass, he's like, dude, baby girl, I ain't never seen her father, which everything she tried to put off on the daddy. It was the daddy. He always took her out of my fight to beat her up. She tried to blame everything on the daddy. But the police officer, he trying to tell baby girl, I don't see nobody else hitting this little girl but you. You. I mean, you don't see nobody else hitting it but you. Of course, they took 2,800 videos from her fucking, because she got cameras in all her room in the house, so. To my other buddy, she got cameras in her room. She always, let me run these cameras back. Let me run these. Girl, please. Yeah, you only, what? If you on that, if you on that child abuse shit, you only setting yourself up. Yeah, whatever. But little girl died, and who are these people so silly? I promise they're so silly. That man, he didn't care about her. He didn't give no fuck what a little girl slept at or whatever, because she's gonna try to say that the father was the one who said the little girl couldn't sleep in the room with the other little girl because she stank. She wouldn't take a bath. Bitch, how do you have somebody 9-year-old baby in your house who you as a mother would not encourage to go bathe every day or teach to go bathe every day? What kind of fucking mother were you? Like, really, girl? All I kept saying, like I said, it was the whole interview was cringe, and I kept trying to tell her to shut the fuck up because she was getting on my nerves. And then she was blowing me because she just sounded real stupid, and you sound guilty. You sound guilty. Yeah, she sounded guilty. But like I said, she had a beautiful house, and on the outside, it was beautiful. Them folks, a horror show on the inside. But they said she had a closet downstairs. They had a lot of blood in it. And I guess that's why they took the little girl, I guess, to be away from the camera, to beat her up the most. But then she snapped and lost it too, because they said I ain't never hit her. Them stepmom kept saying, I didn't never do anything to her. I kept calling her father. Her father dealt with her. I didn't deal with that. But you showed her on video stomping the little girl, sicking a dog on her. She stomped on the back. She stomped on the head. She kicked her. She did all this shit on video. And I was like, girl, you just saying shit you didn't do. After he said, after the detective said they took 2,800 videos from her house, I'm sitting here like, no, she couldn't. I'm saying to myself, no, she couldn't. This bitch couldn't possibly keep sitting here lying, cause like she don't know what the fuck they talking about. Cause they got her phone and her daughter, oldest daughter's phone. They got subpoenas for both of them phones. They got them phones, so they know what. And the boys, they got their phones. So all the text messages, the detective was like, oh, we saw all the text messages, and we saw you tell him that you need to stop beating her so much when you take on this cruise because you don't want the bruises to show. And y'all so saying to myself, girl, you actually just gonna keep talking. You just keep lying. This sounds so stupid. Then they interviewed the father. Who, like I said, his first few words, I was like, oh shit, he's slow. Now I know why. He's slow. He's slow. But my thing is, that motherfucker was convicted of child endangerment. Like, child neglect. Like, what does, okay, I guess but that child neglect. So that means he left a kid somewhere, or what does child neglect mean? So anyway, he's been convicted of child neglect. That's on his record. Anybody can look that up. So they motherfucker keep going over here having babies by him. You got a baby by him. You got a baby. So everybody's gonna keep having babies by him. Motherfucker who's known to neglect children. Really? And he's slow. Yeah, he not that good looking, and these women. If I would take anything, just say you got something to do. No way. No way. Oh, this other dude. Then I'm watching another case. Oh my goodness, like so stupid. Another dude. He was convicted of being a fucking pedophile. He got convicted on this record. He had 22 kids. Because he always kept having babies. He just kept having babies by him. Dude, really? Really? Who got 22 kids and a convicted pedophile? He gave his own 4-year-old baby girl chlamydia or some shit. Like, wait, really? That's not only a red flag. That's the only flag. I don't need to see nothing else about this motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Who these women, baby? It's horrible. No, stop bringing these people around y'all kids. I promise y'all. Dude. And he just wanted somebody to watch. The kid, the detective kept telling her, she was like, shit, you was the babysitter. Like, he wasn't even there. And then the last 5 days, when they was really, really beating the baby, he wasn't even there. Dude, she kept, I just want him to go. Bitch, he's gone. She just started beating his kid, and he done left and moved out and left his baby behind. Well, I guess because of the sister aspect, I guess he was thinking, but you already know this chick beating your baby. You know what I mean? You didn't say he was the one telling her boot camp or some shit, and I guess that's their code word of beating her ass. Beat her ass. She kept trying to make it like he was the one who telling her what to do to the little girl, but I just think he was telling her to beat her ass. I don't think he was specifically telling her, let the dog bite her. I don't think he was specifically telling her that. He was telling her to beat her ass, though. Because they got, the police said they got text messages. Got them in that, so don't trip. They all going down. She definitely going down. Yeah, there's somebody let me stop. I found like the people in the comments. Yeah. All right, now I don't think the inmates in jail, they frown on child abuse. They frown on that. Somebody going, ooh, girl. Yeah, Justice. I was going to say her name, JS. How about that? I'll just use her initials. So they say you shouldn't say the kid's name. Justice for JS. Yeah. And she was a pretty little girl. And you can tell how happy she was as far as the pictures go before they just do it. For anybody to just do that to a child, dude. I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed. I mean, we got whooping, we got punished when we were growing up, but yeah, my mom didn't let the dog bite me. Like, dude, really? Who the fuck thinks a dog? But then she tried to make it too. She tried to make it like her kids were perfect angels. Oh, we didn't even own a building until she came into our house. She's gonna try to make her kid. Now she got an autistic daughter. She's gonna try to make all her kids perfect angels. And the detective says, so you mean they were still perfect when they had their boyfriend sneaking in your house at night? What the hell? They got video. They were smoking weed in her crib and drinking, and she sitting there pointing out every little thing that the little girl do. That's what they did. Had all the motherfuckers spying on her thing. She put peppermint oil on their makeup pad or something. Girl, get the fuck out. And so that was something to rip her nipple off for. She flashed the boy at the pool. For my 9-year-old daughter flashing somebody. There's something going on. My 9-year-old daughter don't know nothing about flashing no fucking body. So any woman, and she was an older woman. She's 34. She's a grown enough woman, and you know. If your 9-year-old daughter flashing somebody, there's something going on. You need to check and see what's going on before you beat her. And took her all the way on a fucking cruise to And she didn't tell that part. I can't wait for this trial. They gonna tell that part on the trial. Fuck they really do to her. What really happened to her on that cruise? Because the cruise line people wrote a letter, but they didn't read that. The trial, they'll tell it at the trial. They didn't let them read that when they was interviewing her. The detective just said they had it. They showed it to her. They didn't tell us what was on the letter. But yeah, I want to see that letter. I want to see what they say because the counselor at the cruise people, she sent the police a letter to let them know what had happened, what she saw. You know, they beat that little girl. Little girl checked herself out of camp at fuck she doing at camp? Why she gotta go to camp? But you got your other folk kids with you. Why the fuck she the only one at camp? What she do? Like, really? Yeah. So sad. Now y'all had to do was live with her grandma. Y'all didn't want to be bothered with live with her grandma. Why would y'all go kill her? Like, why would y'all do that? Why? They don't even make zero sense. That little ass check that y'all was getting wasn't even worth killing that little girl over, dude. Then you don't waste your life and you done traumatize your own kids because now they see all the violence, so now they gonna figure when they get their own kids, that's all they gonna do is beat their kids now. Now you done expose your own kids to unnecessary violence that didn't even have to happen because according to the police, her own kids all was standing there watching her, like maybe a cheering section. Then he said, the police officer said he went to interview her kids and was asking them what was going on and they nothing. My mama the perfect mama. That was lying. And he was like, your kids won't even tell the fucking truth. No, they won't. And he said they both were standing there while you were beating this girl, like. But then they go tell the police, Mama, we want him here. We was at the park. Baby, I see you on video. What the hell? Like, really? But you just exposing them to violence. So now they gonna think that's the way to discipline their child. That's some unnecessary shit. All that whole situation was just so unnecessary. All you had to do was leave that little girl at her grandma's house. Y'all didn't, that little check that y'all was getting wasn't even worth the headache. It wasn't even worth the headache, dude. It wasn't worth the headache. Some little few dollars. And then, dude, the boyfriend, he working and going to school. So, dude, that little check, dude, that little check. Come on, dude. That shit wasn't even worth it. Now you done lost your life over a little government check that you could have left this grandma. At least she cared about them kids. And she was doing right by them. You done let some bitch come in your life and kill your kid. Really? Yeah, it just shows me exactly. Whatever. He wouldn't have the time of day with me, no way. Because I can tell, like I said, don't even open his mouth. You can tell. Get your ass out of here. Yeah. Motherfucker who been charged with child neglect. Yeah, okay, yeah, perfect father. Be great father material, huh? Yeah, these women. These women. Like I said, this trial, I can't wait. I've been looking for it. I can't wait to see this trial. And I think trials usually happen like a year or two, or you can't call it. It depends. All this happened last August. He got arrested last September 1st. I just read that when I just Googled them. But he just got arrested. So I'm like, they got to put, I hope I remember. I can't put it on my calendar because like I said, the trial might take years for them to actually go to trial with this. I am so hurt by this whole situation. Like, I just can't understand it. She was a good girl. And it's like some stuff that you tell the police, like, she was stealing food. Anybody with common sense who know got kids, why would a kid steal food? Bitch, because you ain't feeding them. Like, what, really? You know, why would you tell somebody that? Why would you? You're just showing that you're not feeding this kid. Like, yeah. That's what she told the police. The girl was stealing food. Wait, really? She was stealing stuff from her sisters. Then she went to the gas. They took her in the gas station. I'm sure they took her in the gas station on their way for a trip to buy snacks or whatever. And so she picked up snacks for everybody but the little girl. The little girl got in trouble because she stole some at the gas station. Bitch, yeah, she was probably trying to steal her bag of chips because y'all didn't buy her any. Your ass out of there. You couldn't. Why you had to tell that? You make yourself look bad. You make yourself look bad. You from reading the room. And then she said something else that disturbed me. She said, I allowed the little girl to put some ice on her ankle. Huh? I allowed her to have as much water as she wanted. You allowed her, so she had to ask you for water. How? That's creepy. That's a creepy way to put that, dude. That's telling me that she got to get permission to get water. I don't know about anybody else, but somebody say I allow her to. That means that she got to ask permission from you. Dude, you told the police you allowed her to get water. Do you really know what that sound like? Yeah, Yeah, but they say that not only was her autopsy 26 pages long, the police say they she didn't have any food in her stomach for them to even goddamn it know what her last meal was, Her urine looked like coffee. She said she was dehydrated. She ain't had water in a long time, and she ain't had no food. And the girl say, then she tried to cover that part up, and she gonna say, well, the daddy told me to tell her if she wasn't willing to eat what I was cooking, then she don't eat. Then she said, that's why we got roaches all over our house, because the little girl was going to hide food everywhere, because she didn't want to eat what I cooked. The girl told the police that I'm exactly, this is the same shit I'm saying. Like, girl, first of all, you ain't even answering questions that they asking you. You're not even answering the question. You just exposing other stupid bitch. Go ask for a lawyer. I guess all I was saying was, God, shut up and go ask for a lawyer. You should just shut up. You sound stupid. Really, really stupid. Oh, goodness. Yeah. She made herself look really bad, and I guess she thought but she was calm. And then, like I said, the female lady, female detective, I'm on your side. Oh, I understand. See, you gasping like some goofy ass up, and she just feeding into it, dude. And then tell the police, goddamn it, that the little girl was allowed to go and eat whatever she wanted to eat, and the police told her, when we watched our baby girl, he was like, look. I watched over 2,800 videos. Your kids ate. All your kids ate. LaJuan ate. That was the father. He ate. You ate. We hardly ever seen the little girl eating. Like, she was like, I didn't eat that much. Then she tried to exchange the stuff. But I didn't eat that much. Well, you ate enough. He said you ate more than she did. Now you silly. Oh, girl, that girl sounds so so stupid today. And I'm girl, yeah. She just caused a lot of unnecessary drama, and caused a lot of unnecessary drama. She done had her own daughter, the little girl's blood sister, watch her kill her in front of her. Really, really? So you. Girl, so you ain't got no thoughts. So she claimed her daughter, her kids was so perfect. Not anymore. Because you done introduced a whole lot of violence. And you had that little girl for 8 months. And they said, as I literally said, the little girl had sores from her motherfucking head to her feet. She had blisters. The girl might have burnt her with hot water on her foot. She said she had burns down her back too. Fresh burns. And hot water on her foot. And the might burnt her foot. And then burnt her foot. And she said she put a compression sock on it. But then everybody, the detectives kept asking her, what do you think about that injury? I didn't really see it. Like I said, she kept trying to disassociate herself from that whole situation. Because I didn't really see it. I took a Tylenol, lay down, Tylenol make me drowsy. I took a ibuprofen and I was in the bed. Every situation, everything that happened to the little girl, she claimed she was in the bed. But not knowing the fact, and the detective had already told her, baby, we took 2,800 videos from your house. So, of course, that right there should have told her, turn the fuck around, put your hands behind your back. Bitch, it's over. Like, now you going to sit there and you only making it worse for yourself, sweetie. Because you want to do this all over again. This time, you want to tell the truth. Like, or maybe she never have to tell the truth. She just go to a lawyer and then she want to tell the truth. She want to tell the truth, but the state's got enough evidence to convict her. So, yeah, I'll testify. What the hell? Yeah, they abused their baby, and they did so much to that little girl, and it didn't make sense. And they could have just left her where she was at. I didn't even have to get her. I don't understand why they fighting because of a little check. What do I do? That little check, actually the girl seemed like she was doing perfectly fine without the little girl in the check, because she living in like I said, the house on the outside is a beautiful house. She got a beautiful landscape. She got a beautiful house. Like I just seen pictures of a house. She has a beautiful house. The inside is even cute. Even just the bullshit she did inside of it wasn't cute. And the police told her, girl, and then the little girl's teeth was knocked out. Knocked the little girl's teeth out. And then gonna tell the police, said, would y'all take her to the doctor? Tell her no. She ain't complaining about it. Just gave her some popsicles. Dude, I am just so with these people. Oh, my people. Oh, God. Yeah, she could have just asked for a lawyer, and then we wouldn't have to hear none of that dumb shit she just said, because she gave her two, but she gave her 2 popsicles. Little girl's teeth got knocked out. I guess she stomped her. They said she pulled her down, pushed her down. Somebody pushed her down the stairs. I think the detective said the video, so somebody pushed the little girl down the stairs. That's how the teeth. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, they did everything to that little girl. They make 0 sense. And the hot water on her motherfucking foot, then burnt her foot so bad. The girl said she was doing her hair. You know how you make hot water to burn the braids. She said she made hot water to burn the braids. And some of the water fell on the little girl's foot. That's how she got a blister, then all down her back. First of all, if you're a braider, but she just said a 9-year-old was doing her hair, so of course they don't know what the fuck they doing. Why would you have a 9-year-old boiling hot water to do hair? In the first, come on, that don't make no sense. But the mama claimed she didn't see it, but she did complain. The girl claimed she didn't see it, but she did see the little girl with the compression sock on, and then somebody pulled the compression sock off. She did see the sore, but like I said, the little girl bottom of her foot. The little girl had sores from the top of her head. Dog bit her in the head. The dog bit her shoulder. The dog, she had a puncture hole. And somebody said, and they said, of course, she didn't believe that they were going to actually have forensics and we're going to investigate all these sores on the little girl. The little girl had a puncture hole with a dog. That's his tooth. Punctured the back of her ear. And she had a bite. His mouth the size of a dog bite. Mouth, when you open his mouth. Yeah, and then her braids were ripped out of her head. A couple of her braids were ripped out, but they showed her dragging. She wasn't the one who drugged the little girl. They shared videos of her dragging the little girl across the floor by her hair. So after she kicked her in the back and stomped her in the face, and bitch, the police officer said, we didn't see nobody hit this little girl, but you were, and well, her and the other, they did name her daughter. Their daughter was hitting her too. All the kids were probably hitting the little girl. Like I said, everything the little girl did, they just amplified it. She was in that room stealing stuff. She wasn't actually stealing it. She's a little girl. These are her, she's seeing her older sisters. That's what young sisters do with older sisters. So anybody who know who got fucking kids, that's normal kid behavior. That's not a reason to get beat. That's not, whatever she took, put it back or tell her dad to go buy some more. I mean, I don't want no reason to beat. Every little thing she did, they was just highlighting the fact, because that girl was trying, first of all, she was trying to get the daddy to come home. She was using any excuse she could, because she knew that nigga without cheating. She was trying to get him to come to the fucking crib. So anything the little girl do, she blinked at me. Call her daddy. Oh, the fuck out of here. And everything the little girl did, she was trying to make her into a problem child, and just so her daddy can, so he can say, I'm coming home, I'll be in a minute. Just so he would come there, and that's what it was. That's what it was. That was the whole thing about it. That's what that woman was on. That's what it was about. The whole thing about it. That's why she amplified every little thing that little girl did. Then the shoulder bite, the dog bit her because she was digging this. The news outlet that I watched said the little girl was digging in the garbage can trying to find something to eat, and that's when the dog bit her on her shoulder. Really? That was the first bite. But the one on the one where the dog bit her on her head said the psychopath bitch was holding the dog by the leash and was telling the dog, get her. And they had that on video. And she said, it wasn't me. Girl, dude, I'm looking at you on video. Like dude said, I've been having to watch this shit back for 2 months. And you should watch it too. I saw this shit for 2 months. He's done watched all them videos at least 2 or 3 times. So he know what he's talking about. Look out of here, girl, please. Of course they did. They didn't analyze all that shit because they're trying to put you up under the jail. You black too, or they finna put your ass up under the jail, but you deserve it. You deserve it. If I can testify, bitch, I would testify against you. You deserve it. You deserve it. Y'all didn't even have to get that little girl. You could have left her where the fuck she was at. She had a home before y'all went and bother her. All y'all want to do is bring her in and kill her. Well, I guess she was a sociopath. That's what sociopaths do, don't they? Look for victims they can hurt. So, yeah, I guess. And your father, he's stupid to allow this to do this. This your bloodline. It's your fucking bloodline. You allow a woman, another woman, and I guess you didn't like her either. Okay. You weren't attached to her either. You couldn't have been attached to her. Like I said, no fuck a father, little girl that stay naked, don't see her nipples ripped off. Like, dude, seriously? Somebody ripped my daughter's whole fucking nipples off her chest, but you don't see it. I ain't seen nothing. I don't even know. Look at your goofy ass out of here. I'm so disgusted. People, it makes 0 sense, for real. You a whole man. No, he wasn't really a whole man, because he was only 26 years old, so he wasn't a man. For man. He wasn't the man. I take that back. My bad. Yeah. He just wanted to check, but he was working too, dude. Y'all didn't want that little girl. Y'all could have kept over there with her grandma. At least somebody loved her. And fuck the fact that the whole matter is that nobody paying attention. Anything that she did as a result, her mama just died. So any human being, any fucking human being, will associate, damn, she acting now because her mama passed. Right. Instead of punching her and pinching her. And Dr. said she had so many pinch marks on her body. It was ridiculous. They were just pinching her. Pinching her. And they said they wasn't even pinching. They were pinching her so hard that they were digging their fingernails in her. The detective said this. They weren't even pinchers. They were fucking cuts because whoever was pinching her was digging nails in. Yeah. They were intentionally hurting her. All they could have did was left their little girl over there with her fucking grandmama. Because I guess she had to go. I guess in this chick eye, she was competition. So she just had to go, just like her mom. Her mama caused her so many problems, so she just got to go. Whatever, dude. I can't with these people. It makes zero sense. But like I said, I'm interested in that trial. I would love to know when it's going to happen. What's going on. I do. But I'm starving. I am sitting here starving. And I've been starving. I've been starving for food for the last couple of days. I talked to my friend yesterday and I told her. I said, I'm starving. She said, you know what I am too? You know what I want to eat? She want to eat some cheese fries from the restaurant where I get my tacos from. I only have 3 restaurants that I mess with. I only have 3 restaurants that I really mess with that I would go to and eat if I was craving that kind of food. When I want some real food, I would go to these 3 restaurants. Anyway, I go get me some tacos from this Mexican place down here. Like I said, they got pretty good tacos. And I've been going down there for years, and I trust them with my food. They claim I trust them to cook my food. Like I said, I know them. I trust them to cook my food because they make my stuff exactly how I want it. And like I said, I trust them to cook my food. So I was telling her, and I was like, damn, she was like, you know what I want me? She said she wanted some steak fries. And the steak fries she talked about actually come from the same Mexican restaurant that I go to for my tacos. So, of course, we used to work. We used to work over here together at this place over here. So we used to be riding over each other trying to get to this taco place every night before we came home from work. So she was like, I can have some steak fries from such and such. Damn, I've been looking crazy for me some tacos from down there for a while. I was like, no, trying to get, bitch, turn your Uber on in your car, because she should do Uber Eats. No, she should do DoorDash. Turn your DoorDash on in your car. And come get me them tacos. I'll pay you. I even give you a tip. That's how bad I wanted them. Like, I got in my car and drew them down. That's how bad I wanted them. But I'm starving. I'm gonna go get me some. I'm going to get me some food tomorrow. So when I am sleepy. So once I get done talking to you guys, I'm going to bed for a couple of hours. Then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to get me something. I don't know what I want. I might want some red snapper, or I might want some tacos. So we'll see. But yeah, I want some restaurant food today. Like I said, I haven't had anything. I haven't been satisfied food wise. I'm gonna eat grilled cheese, and that's actually all I need. My fucking roll in my back. I'm all I need. Getting fat. That's all I need is grilled cheese. I'm very inactive, but yeah, I need to get some activity about myself too, because this roll on my back is just not gonna work for me. It's just not gonna work for me at all. So I was thinking about, I'm gonna have to do something else, because I'm gonna have to get me some exercise in my life. Yeah, because I got to roll, and I'm not going up. I'm not gonna, yeah, but I'm going to get me something to eat. And I wanted to go to Food for Less, and I was saying I was going to Food for Less, but I went to Food for Less the other morning, and I got some stuff from Food for Less, and they had eggs. They got the 18-count eggs. Still, 18-count eggs are still $4.39 at Food for Less. Been that way for the last few months. I've been telling you guys I've been buying them. So anyway, get to them. And they got the sign up over the refrigerator. So I get to the register. I got one of them. So I get to the register, and the girl, it rung up, and I happened to look up as she was ringing the eggs up, and it said $5.39 and $5.19 on her computer. So I said, excuse me. I said, them eggs ringing up for $5.19, but they should be $4.39. She snapped. Well, I can't say what the system is supposed to say. If the system said they $5.19, I don't want the eggs, baby. You ain't got to even go, sweetheart. I don't want the eggs. The older lady. I don't want the eggs. Just take them off. Instead of her taking off, she charged me for the eggs twice. But anyway, good thing she charged me for the eggs twice. But anyway, she acted like she was taking them off. Like I said, she charged me for them eggs twice. She didn't take the second ring off. She just let them go through. Anyway, my total was $30 and some change. I gave her the exact amount, $30 and some change. So anyway, can I have my receipt? Give me my receipt. She didn't give me my receipt. Can I have my receipt? I gave it to you. Start checking my bag. Give me a receipt. This is why I'm saying this is the same lady that charged me the 10. Remember I told you guys about 6 bags of this same old lady, same lady. Same lady. But you didn't give me a receipt. Yes, I did. It's in your bag, I think. She looked down and it's on the floor down in front of her, the receipt, my receipt. So she picked the receipt up and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she gave me the receipt. I said, no, right, already a red flag for me, right? So I'm walking to my car. I'm reading the receipt. As I'm walking to the car, up. They just charged me for these eggs and spent $10 extra. Fuck with this. Turn around. I go back and she knew, the lady knew she charged me. She knew she charged me because the thing is, when you go make a return or something, you need a receipt. She didn't even take my receipt because she knew exactly what she did. She pretty much had my $10.50 in her hand when I came back in that store. Put it to the side because she knew. She knew. Anyway, I went back and I'm like, you still charged me 2 times for these eggs. She didn't ask. Usually I said, let me get your receipt so I can void it out. Nah, she already had that $10.53 to the side because she know. She's my motherfucking money. But anyway, I want to tell you, my fucking employee discount kicked in again. Like, they put it back on. Like, I'm telling you guys, it had been off. It had been for the last few months. It was off. Like, the last 3 times I went, my employee discount kicked in. Like, but it hadn't been off because I haven't had an employee discount in months. But last 3 times I'm going to Food for Less, my employee discount came in. And then I'm looking at it, and it kicked in at the last. Like, damn, my employee, instead of associate, my employee discount kicked in again at Food for Less. Yeah, the bitch tried to cheat me on my $10.50. Girl, you know how hard it is to come out. I'm at a job I hate. Girl, I haven't spent the cash. Girl, you better be my mother. But now I need eggs. I told her to forget it. I was mad. And she was like, I can send the dude back there to check the price. No, I don't want him. I don't want him. But I could have gotten them for the $4.39 if I had wanted to wait. But at that point, she had made me mad. I didn't want them because, first of all, dude, I'm just telling you the eggs. I know what they are. I've been buying them for months. But you know, sometimes they go up. But it says on the top of the freezer when I got the eggs, they're $4.39 for the 18 count. I'm telling her. And she's trying to hit me. She was like, I want to argue. Like, girl. First of all, lady, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I am not on this. Just give me my food so I can go. Whatever, but in any event, I need some eggs. I got 1 egg in my refrigerator. I need my 9 essential amino acids. Yeah, I need that, but I will tell y'all what I did too. I got some told you guys I have some CBD I have some CBD gummies. I've been having them for a minute, but I was sitting here the other day and my heart started fluttering. I'm panic attacking, like I'm having a fucking panic attack. Really? Real jittery and just, what's going on? So I took a CBD gummy and it worked. It calmed me down. And I read up on CBD gummies and I remember that they do anxiety. They work for anxiety and depression and all that good. So yeah, I got actually a half a jar up there, so I'll just start back taking it. What I'm gonna do is, it only 10 milligrams, but what I'm gonna do is, I'll just take one. I got some worms and I got the other little thingies. I got 2 kinds up there, but I put them in 1 jar to mix them together. But it's just CBD. It's not mixing with the THC or nothing. It's just CBD. So I got like a half a bottle, and I'm gonna see if that'll help with my my anxiety. But yeah, I did also just got my new medical cards too. And I already picked me a doctor. Dude, you're not gonna just give me I can just go through the website and change doctors. They actually picked the doctor for me. I've never even heard of him. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through the website and change it. But yeah, I got my new medical cards in the mail today. My new vision card, my new dentist card. Still got Delta dentist, the same dentist. But yeah, I got it all. Yeah. I'm thinking about going to get me some eyeglasses. I haven't gone and got eyeglasses in years. I haven't had eyeglasses in years. Nope. The last eyeglasses I bought, they made me mad. That's why I haven't bought eyeglasses in years. They actually had a bad experience. I went to America's Best, and I got the 2 pair. At the time, they had a 2 pair for $69.99. It's like the last 3 times I've gone to America's Best, it's like I've never gotten a pair of glasses for $69. How the hell do they get to keep advertising? 2 pair of glasses. I've never spent the last glass. The girl talk. By the time I got through my glass, it was $393 for 2 pair of glasses. Really? Wait a minute. I only came in here because it said 2 pair for $69.99. Yeah, they gave me a bad experience with my glass. I think my mama just said she just paid over $1,000 for hers. So, but she got well, she got Prada. She got a good frame, but my frame ain't nobody. But I still paid almost $400. It ain't no tan, it ain't no shit. But I did get the glare resistance for nighttime driving. I work at night. I did get the glare resistance. Okay, $393. They gave me a bad relationship with my glasses, so I haven't gone back. And the time before that, the doctor, that motherfucker blinded me. The time before that, he put whatever he put in my eyes. He dilated my pupils. Said I'm on the bus. They gave me these little stupid sunglasses. And the good thing I took the bus because I didn't drive. I didn't want to drive. And it's a good thing I took the bus. But I'm standing on the bus and I'm standing by the bus driver. I'm blind. I can't see black cloud. Oh my goodness. So, but I did call my son. I did call my son and had to wait for me at the bus stop. Wait, come out, you nigga, come get me. Can't see nothing. That was a very bad shit. I was blind, dude. I was blind. Oh my God. I'm out here in the street blind. Right now on 51st and Ashton, dude, blind. I ain't going back there. His name is, he actually on the list of available eye doctors to go to. Yeah, I'm not going to him again. I was blind, man. They put me out in the street. I couldn't see anything. It was horrible. It was horrible. I've never felt that so out of control before in my life. Yeah, it was really horrible. But yeah, I finally got my new medical stuff in a minute. I got a letter from the IRS yesterday too. They ain't trying to rush me to filing taxes, but dude, why would I even go through the motions of filing taxes and I'm not even getting anything back? So I'll file them because I guess they're gonna try to tell me about the errors I filed and they reject them. I guess they're gonna tell me why they rejected me, so they're gonna send me a dude. Yeah, I don't need your explanation. It's not an excuse, motherfucker. I don't need an excuse. I'm good. So yeah, I refiled before the 15th, not to the 15th of April, right? I'll refile, man. You guys are what? Get that little $56 and have it. When I get anything back, it's a waste of my time. I'm the one that did my own taxes myself. I always do. I've been doing it for the last, 7, 8 years now myself. But I'm the one doing my own taxes, so hey, please, I ain't going through all that trouble. It's not easy as people think. It's hard. You guys are not in numbers. If you're not into numbers, like I'm a numbers person. So if you're not into numbers, it's hard. But yeah, I'm a numbers person. So yeah, I have to go through it and do it twice. And I'm like, they rejected it both times. Thought they made a mistake the first time. I go back and do it again. They rejected it again. Like, yeah, y'all playing games. Y'all think I got time for this? I'm an old lady. No. No. Anyway, I'm gonna find me something to eat today. I don't know what I want to eat, but I'm gonna be something. I'm starving, and right now I'm gonna go to bed. I was gonna go to Food for Less, but right now I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not. I don't feel like going to Food for Less this morning. It's actually almost 5 o'clock midnight. I don't feel like it. I could get me some food during cook. I could actually eat some baked. Yeah, I feel like cooking. Lies. I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Plus, I want to watch. I want to see this. It's another child abuse case I want to watch on YouTube. So yeah, I was actually watching the one with the little girl. Look, I was actually watching. I need to go. But look, y'all, the video. I was actually watching the one with the little girls, the little teenage girls, who was the one little girl, 16-year-old girl that got pregnant by her auntie's husband. Oh my God, I was watching that. That was a mess. That was horrible. And then he was not only molesting the little 16-year-old girl, he started having sex with the other little sister. She's 15 years old, so he was actually having sex with both the little girls. Oh my goodness. And yeah, it was a mess. But I watched the whole trial. I watched witness to witness, and his brother was the one who told he killed that girl. But I watched witness and witness and witness. And I'm sitting there all the time watching that shit. And all I kept saying to myself in my mind, it's interesting what the people are saying, but the one person I want to hear from is that sister. She didn't let me down. The wife, or the ex-wife, because she divorced his ass after he got caught up. She divorced. I want to hear from her. And she finally hit the stand. Ooh, you're talking about a fucking Perry Mason moment? Oh my goodness. That girl, she did not disappoint. Out of all the witnesses who testified in that trial, that wife was the one. Oh my goodness, she did not play with nobody. She wasn't having that shit with nobody. Then the thing is, and then my friend, she said, and I was talking to my friend about it. She said she had watched it too, but she said that she was surprised that they had a black lady. He had a black lady defending him, being that the girls were black. That's exactly what optics. That's exactly why they had a black woman. So to show that he did not have anything against black women, of course they had a black woman out there, but he was a Hispanic guy. His name was whatever his name was. He was a Hispanic guy. He was a light skin with the ponytail. He was a Hispanic guy, but his wife was black. And he had a black attorney, and he had a white attorney too, because the white attorney, he was in a wheelchair. I saw him propped up at the end, he was in a wheelchair. And he couldn't just walk up and he was in a wheelchair. But anyway, yeah, the black attorney lady, and she was good. His black attorney, she was good. She was eating their ass up too. She was eating them up to the witnesses. She was doing a good job too. And everybody in the comment section was saying, I can't believe she defended him. I can't believe she defended him. She's a defense attorney. That's what she do. And I give her A-. I would have gave her A, straight A, but the wife, she just wiped the floor with all them attorneys. All them attorneys. She was giving it to their I love it. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, this was the best moment. That was the best moment when the black defense attorney was talking to the ex-wife. That was the best courtroom moment ever. She was the ex-wife. She was giving her ass some uppercut punches. She was hitting that hoe like Mike Tyson. But then she stopped talking. She stopped with that bullshit with her too, though. Yeah, she said, yeah, yeah, and I noticed too. The whole time he was at the defense table, all the witnesses on the stand, he was looking up at the watching. That motherfucking wife was shooting his ass. She was shooting him death looks like over here, straight down. He looked down. He was right. He was right. She didn't disappoint. She did the ex-wife. Ooh, I told him to stop seeing both of them, and he lied, and he still saw them, and she was shooting him looks. Yeah, the ex-wife, she had the best testimony. She was eating that fucking lawyer up. His defense attorney, yeah, she walked back to the table where he was. I'm gonna head down. That your wife is a bitch. Yeah, her and her sisters fell out over him and stuff too. So she didn't disappoint. She didn't disappoint at all. They heard her. She was very hurt to know that her 16-year-old niece and her were pregnant by the same motherfucker at the same time. Oh yeah, she was not happy at all. She was like, oh my goodness. I was impressed by her too though. She held her own. Just that attorney bitch. She had her. Ooh, that was a heavyweight fight. That was good. But let me find me something to eat today. I don't know what it's gonna be, but maybe get me some. I want catfish. I've been had a taste for some fish. I want some perch, but I don't like that. They perch. I don't know. I've never had restaurant perch before. I've never bought perch from the restaurant before. Yeah, I've never bought perch from the restaurant before. I just never had it. I had it at home before. I just never. I had tilapia once. Make me some tilapia. Whatever. I'll see what I want. But yeah, I'm going to yeah, it's Sunday morning. I'm gonna spend this last day watching court stuff. More court talking. Whoa, cause I'm invested. I'm invested now. So they did give a couple of names of some other kids they got abused. So maybe I'll just watch those trials or watch the interviews or just see what's going on. And yeah, that's where I'm at. And see, hey, that's what I'm on now. And yeah, I'm going to talk to you, get me something to eat, and I'm going to talk to you guys. It's Sunday morning, so this week work, this is my 3-day weekend, my 3-day work week. So I work tomorrow, I'm off Tuesday, and no, I work Wednesday. I can't remember. I look at my schedule. I don't have it down packed yet. But yeah, this is my 3-day week, so yeah, I'll be out 4 days, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to lay down and give me something to eat. I'm going to go get me some fish and something to eat. I might even order in. Like I said, I had Uber Eats. I reinstalled my Uber Eats, but that service fee still gonna blow me. I just will not get used to paying $7 service fee. I can't get used to it. And then I gotta pay tip too. Dude, I might just drive. I don't feel like it, but I might just drive. I don't know. Because Red Snapper delivered. They just don't even charge $3 to deliver. Maybe I'll just have Red Snapper deliver it. I don't feel like driving because today's Sunday and if I move my car, I don't know how to park. I'm going to be parked down the road. Today is definitely not the day to move my car because everybody's home. Yeah, no. No, I'll do to give me some food delivered. And yeah, I'll be back in a couple of days to talk to you guys. And yeah, okay? Peace. Bye.